This is my 2007 BMW R1200GS.
And over the last month, I have resurrected this bike and have been upgrading it on a budget. And this episode, we're going to be starting a 7,000 mile road trip. If you're new to this series, check out part 1 here.
So it's day 2. Things have not been going how I originally planned. Of course, how else would it go? You guys gotta bear with me for like the first week. This chair is so squeaky. You guys gotta bear with me for like the first week. I'm still figuring out like a ritual and a schedule for all this. And then I had a trip originally planned, and now there's wildfires in some of those places, so I have to like replan. This trip's a mess, but that's the point, and it'll lead me to some cool stuff. At least that's the goal, that's the hope. Right now though, I gotta take care of some things, because these boots are the worst boots I have ever worn in my entire life. And so step 1 will be to exchange them. Then step 2 is gonna be trying to fix the drone. It looks pretty bad though. Like the case is cracked, because at the minimum it needs propellers. And like right now I'm trying to figure out how to move footage over so that I can clear up space on the Insta360, because right now it's got like 400 gigabytes of stuff already on there. Oh man, if I have several days of this, you know, it's gonna be a little rough. Regardless though, I'm out of the heat now, so I'm happy. So let's start another day here.
As of now, the goal was to get to San Diego so I could take care of my problems, stop at Cycle Gear, stop at Best Buy, and anywhere else I needed to. After stopping at Best Buy, I got an adapter I needed to finally use my FPV mount, and I was so excited I forgot how to speak.
It's got a whole lot of dildo.
Unfortunately, I couldn't get stuff to fix my drone, but I did end up getting new boots and decided it was time to stop at a beach. It is a little weird walking down the beach in full gear. You get some strange looks for sure. It didn't matter though, because I had made it to a little slice of heaven.
Bird up.
I was pretty happy, if you couldn't tell. All good things have to come to an end, and I needed to make my way towards a place where I could camp ASAP. I was planning on camping near Palomar Mountain and ended up spending too much time on the beach, so I really needed to skedaddle. I listened to your guys' advice about the external gas tank and decided to only ride with it full when I really was worried about range anxiety, and immediately ran out of gas.
Ran out of gas. Yeah. I would, if you could, it would make my entire day.
Luckily, I had the pleasure of meeting Dan the Man. Dan, without any hesitation, took me to the nearest gas station and even took me back after he was the last one to leave his work. Like, what a legend. I was so grateful for Dan's help, but I was getting worried about making it to my campsite before it got dark. That's when Dan offered me to stay on his property. I had to go to Walmart for supplies beforehand, but afterwards headed towards Dan's place, and the road up there was probably one of the best roads I've ever been on. I don't want to dox Dan and his property, so I won't be showing the route I took. Life is weird, and this is exactly what I wanted for my adventure. Fun fact, Dan has survived a freaking plane crash. Like, what a legend. Give some love for Dan in the comments. I ended up talking to Dan and his wife for a while, but I still really wanted to do a cooking video, so this is what I got. finally got tortillas. Guys, I just want to thank Dan and Crystal for their kindness one more time. I know this one's a bit short, but stay patient as I am figuring this out as I go. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys at the next one.